you are with Webkings.
Yeah.
Can you tell us just briefly about Webkings, what we should see? When we say Webkings, what do we think?
Basically, Webkings is a South African Ghanaian collaboration. It's primarily a talent development company. Our focus is to train the youth of Africa. We have two regions that we're focusing on now: Ghana and South Africa. So basically, the main focus is also technology training. So when it comes to web technologies, video, video editing, computer programming, that's what we do. We train the youth to master these skills, basically. So talent development. What Webkins is doing right now is we are selecting 100 students from around the country to train over 1 year in partnership with public sector and private sector partners. We're working with Firefox, for instance. We're working with VTC. We're also going to be working with GODI, which has to do with the Open Data Initiative, data.gov.gh, and other partners, which I think we'll talk about as the program goes on.
I'm interested in the GODI aspect because we've had series of interviews with GODI and NITA and some other agencies, and so it looks like you are working hand in hand, and it's all for the benefit of our viewers out there. So we're looking at going in depth so that they get to get what we really championing. If we could go deeply, what are some of the expectations our viewers out there? What are some of the things they should expect from a group like yours?
Webkings.
Yeah,
okay, so basically Webkings is currently in partnership talks with NITA and GODI to basically train the workforce or the development force that would build applications for the GODI platform. For instance, open data is basically to get data out there to the people, to companies, to SMEs, to NGOs, to create applications that would be useful for developmental purposes for our country. And basically, we want to get the youth involved in developing some of these applications. So what Webkings and GODI are planning to do is to basically put centers around the country that will train young people from SS, from university, from people that are interested in technology and that want to cause change in society, to basically take up this digital mantle and country, improve our countries for us.
You see, when you say something like this, there's a question, and that goes to less privileged people. We are looking at the educated, the elite in our societies. What happens to the less privileged, those who haven't had the opportunity to go to schools? We are talking about the greater percentage of our population, haven't had the opportunity to go to school like we did. So how do they benefit from this initiative we are taking?
For us, for instance, our program is open to anybody who has the passion to learn. Say in this digital age, right? People can learn to use computers, to use smartphones without necessarily having formal education. These people are also welcome to use our facility, use our service. We've arranged sponsorship opportunities, for instance, for people from all walks of life, from different parts of the country, to take advantage of basically the learning opportunities that we are offering. Also, we're working with organizations to do translations and applications that would appeal to people that we so-called uneducated people. I think everybody, my personal philosophy, I think everybody has some form of education, be it, if you call it informal, it's still education. So people can understand data when it's interpreted in a certain way. So if a student from Webkings writes an application for the platform, it should be an application that a farmer or somebody who's deep down somewhere in Ghana can understand visually, for instance. So the initiative is supposed to benefit basically everybody, like no matter where they're from.
What do you make